bottom 4 with the larger hole, they've been slidden right onto the tube. I guess slidden isn't really a word. Anyways, you can see it swings. There's the gimbal assembly, spar counterweight, and the slider. So first step, let's attach the camera. Now at this point you can see that it is weighted very funny. Not going to hold on too much. So here we have 2 small adjusters. We'll first loosen this one, the lock adjuster, and then we'll bring the camera over. Still have a bit of a slide. Another important thing with a camera like this, extend the viewfinder. It's going to change the balancing, so you will need to have that fixed. A little too much. We're getting close to a fine adjustment at this point. That's not bad. Here again, bring it up, see how long it takes to fall down. In our case, we're not falling down at all, so that does tell us that we are underweighted. I made my own short nut because this is the DSLR edition. This is a light camera, but this is what I'm starting with just to show you one weight. Screw that into the nut on the bottom here. Again, drop test, and we do have a nice smooth fluidness. You would think you need to add or remove weight. That was only one weight. And all we have to do is simply slide the camera back a smidgen. Not bad. Tap it back, and I do this just by using these 2 fingers, loosening under here, sliding like so. Do that drop test again, and you'll see it takes about a second to center itself. There you go. There is a quick lesson on balancing the U3X Longbow. So the next step that we are going to do is look at balancing our SLR camera. Now in this case, I have chosen a 20mm lens for the simple fact that it's nice and wide. One of the big things that my camcorder is missing. The downside to this lens is there is no vibration reduction or image stabilization. First thing I'm going to do is take a real short walk around video using the SLR camera as is, as you would have to if you were trying to do interior walkthrough or something of that sort. So here we go. I am walking as steady as I possibly can at this point, and you can see my little rig set up here. Little light just thrown up so I didn't run over to the studio with an effort of getting stands and everything, so I don't look as beautiful as I just might. There's the U3X. Some extra weights, me blocking the light. Trying to be steady. First step, as always, is to get it somewhat level side to side. Just twist it in there. We are going to get this right pressed all the way forward. On the heavier cameras, you want them all the way forward. Now, when I first mounted this, I did have to bend this bar. Many other people have mentioned on their reviews, so I did have to bring it back in order to bring the weight further behind them. This is how I start. We've got the weights here. Alright, so I'm going to start with a few less, and I found right around the first screw mount was a good starting point, so right where the threads end seemed to be about perfect. Drop test, and it's still dropping quite quickly, and it's kind of swaying all over. So we still don't have enough weight to balance out the test here, still falling pretty quick. Now this is where it gets tricky because really is only a matter of a small amount of weight from this point on. This time I've added the nut and the small washer just to hold on to the, let's see where we sit now. Do a balance, bring it up a little bit. That is a pretty nice drop. You can see we are still quite a ways forward. So, since the camera is already in its most forward position, the way to fix this is to slightly bend the tube.